Good morning, Daryl at the automatic trade desk, trading full automatic, no hands trading. Okay, I'm trading a strategy, trades two contracts on the NQ this morning. Many feature the NASDAQ index. It is 8/6/26, 6:30 a.m. and a half Pacific time. We just had the opening of the American stock market. Okay, looks like we're getting ready to stop out. Not to worry, automatic trading, as you can see, we got one target already this morning right here, draws a line to a target. And so there it is right there. And we're in a current trade short, okay? Two contracts, as you can see right here. Two contracts on the NQ. Our closed P&L in two contracts short, okay? This strategy started last night, or actually this morning, very early, around 5:45 a.m. And look, it came into the conditions to take a trade about 6 a.m. So this was our first trade at 6 a.m., okay? And it went to target, okay? As I said, nobody knows the next tick of the market. A second ago, it looked like we might stop out. Now it looks like it's possible we could hit our target. This is the way automatic trading works, okay? It's automatic, no hands trading, okay? I set this strategy last night at 9 o'clock, okay? 9 o'clock I set the strategy, and I'm leaving my hands up because the price has been so fast you never know, okay? By the way, you never know. This strategy could hit its stop easily before it hits its target. It could go within one tick of its target and then hit its stop. Okay, I've seen all sorts of things happen, but this is automatic trading. I'm trading the probabilities. The reason why I chose this strategy, call your attention to my trade. Hands are up. Okay, there we go. Automatic trading. Now we didn't stop out, did we? It looked like we would. Okay, but we didn't. Now we're two trades up, and we're up $5,000, okay? Two contracts on the NQ, okay? Taking our first trade about a half hour ago. So this is automatic trading. Automatically, bracket orders, automatically P&L management, automatically trade management, automatic time management, automatic everything, okay? All I had to do was put a few parameters into this console, okay? And click enable, apply, and OK. And I didn't even have to put the parameters in last night. I had done that previously once, okay? Save it as a template, and therefore all I did is load the template. Boom, and set the strategy. Boom. Do you know how long that took? About 30 seconds, okay? About 30 seconds, and I was able to set the strategy, custom algo for today, okay? How did I know to trade this one today? Let's just talk about it. It's still trading, okay? So let's just talk about how I knew how to trade this today, okay? One interesting thing, let me talk about this first, is here's our trend line that was before we busted up through it on the daily the other day. Okay, did you see that? Like it wasn't even there, wasn't it? Now we're going on the back side of it and hitting the back side of it. A lot of times that can be a good trade, okay? So when I traded discretionary, I watched things like that, and when we had a reversal on a smaller time frame, okay? But that has nothing to do with automatic trading, thank God. I was a discretionary trader for many years, and then decided I didn't want to spend my whole life in front of a computer screen day and night, sometimes all night, okay? Didn't want to do that anymore. So I started looking for automatic trading. Guess what? I found out there wasn't anything good out there. There were a lot of bots and there were a lot of things that work sometimes, but not all the time. And I'm like, hey, this isn't going to work for me, right? If I'm looking to make at the time I had a goal. If I could make 70% a year, I'd switch over to automatic, okay? I was doing much better than that discretionary. Okay, so I decided to switch over to automatic and try some bots. And if they could make 70% a year, I was in. Guess what? I got a bunch of bots and I tried them. Guess what? Not one made 70% a year. Not one made even 50% or 30% a year. And some of them were very difficult to trade, I'll tell you. Okay? And I found out, as you guys know, the I realized I found out why they didn't work. Okay, I don't blame the developers. They're good people trying to create things for the market that are good for traders. I don't blame them at all. Okay, their dream would be to have a great strategy, but I found out why it didn't work, and you're going to agree with me. The reason why it didn't work is because the market has different conditions all the time, doesn't it? Okay, it might be similar for 1 or 2 days. Might be, might not be, might be different one day, different another day, but it has different conditions all the time, okay? And those strategies were developed for certain market conditions, and when the market conditions changed, they didn't work or not very well at all. Okay, so that's why the strategies didn't work that I tried to get from other developers. So I went on a look for automatic trading, and I found a little known program, a very little known program, the only one like it of its kind in the world. Why do you say that, Daryl? Because there's over 1 million strategies that you can program into the console, and each trader puts their own strategy, creates their own strategy. Okay, so you're using the infrastructure, okay, or the vehicle to trade automatically, and trading tool, call it a trading tool. I once had someone tell me, hey, if you're going to be in business or if you're going to do anything, at the time it was business, but it applies to trading too. Make sure you're driving a fast vehicle. Make sure you're in a Porsche, not a Volkswagen, okay? So this is the Porsche on the race and the trading race, and it's doing quite well, okay? So I realized it was such a good tool. It was such a good tool. It was my Porsche, right? My red Porsche that I want to use in trading. And I started using it, and now look, we just went long, okay? We were flat all through here, and now we just went long, okay? Here's the candlestick right here, daily candlestick. You can see we're pushing off of that trend line, which will be expected to have a push off around the area of the trend line somewhere for a period of time. How big will it be? Nobody knows, okay? As I said, this is actually sort of simple space coming down, and no one knows the next tick of the market. Now, if this stops out, will I be all bummed out and think I should have took it out? No. I hit target and take stops all the time with automatic trading, okay? And that's the way automatic trading is. And as you can see right now, we're printing around our entry, okay? So we don't know whether this is going to end up being a good trade or not, okay? One thing you can tell by this, okay, is see how, look at this Ichimoku cloud, okay? Look how it's all red right here, okay? And now that price is up here, it's actually going to be creating a green cloud in the future. You see the beginning of it right there, but it's going to be a big green cloud that comes up to around in this area if we keep going in the area and just keeps on becoming a larger one, okay? That's what I don't like about indicators, because indicators, they're telling you what did happen, okay? They're taking averages. There's some forward indicators, don't get me wrong, a couple of them, but are they forward in the fact that it's really always 100%? No. Okay, so indicators can only give you an idea, I guess is what I'm saying. And most of them report in past tense, okay? Some of them have elements that are the future, just like the Ichimoku does, okay? So anyways, automatic trading requires none of that, okay? These indicators are used for our entry only in automatic trading, okay? Automatic trading is a different bucket of tools than discretionary trading. And I was just looking at our trade. We look like we're getting ready to stop out on this one, which is fine, okay? Once you stop out, you're clear to make a different trade decision. And that's another big advantage with automatic trading. With discretionary trading, Do you reverse easily or change decisions? No, you're like, hey, I know it's going to go up while it's going down. I'm going long, and you stop out and you stop out and you stop out. Or I'm taking a short up here where it's really high. It's a great short, and it keeps going up and up and up. Okay. So discretionary trading, sometimes it's hard to get those kind of things done. But with automatic trading, you're out, you're in, you're out, you're in. You hit target, you hit stop, you're in, you hit stop, you hit target all the time. Okay, that's the way this works. You're trading the probabilities. Price is honestly a giant data set of probabilities. I think I've well proven that by the results of this trading, but not just that. For myself, okay, in my data set, I can see it. Automatic trading, we'll check in on this trade later, my friends, but as you can tell, it's going okay right now. We have a closed P&L of $5,000. We have an open P&L, really just hovering around our entry still, okay? 2 contracts long, currently. Target about, and we just hit target right, oh, we just hit our max P&L. My friends, okay. I forgot I was only trading 2 contracts in here today. So we hit our max P&L right before your eyes. You can see fire close daily max P&L. Well, what's that? So we took 3 trades, 1, 2, 3, 100% successful. We were flat during all this time. Our first trade was around 6 a.m. It's now 6:26 a.m. In 26 minutes, we took 3 trades and hit our max P&L. What's that? What's the fire close? Why did we take a shorter target here? Because this strategy was set to stop a little over 600 ticks per contract, okay? Once we hit that, it's adding up the close. In other words, a little over $6,000. Okay, in my instance, trading 2 contracts, 600 ticks per contract is $6,000 actually. Okay, so it's a little over 600 ticks per contract. Okay, took 3 trades, 100% successful trades. As I said, it took us about 26 minutes to take these trades. We took 2 shorts and a long, and we were flat all through here, and it was all automatic trading. My friends, the results speak for themselves.